Okay, in this task we're going to look at 2D crating, and what we're going to do is we're going to use crates, which are basically boxes you can see on the sheet here, to then help us draw shapes. Here's a sheet, here's the sheet completed, so this is what you're going to end up with. You can see this in a number of circles, some ellipses, some triangles, some hexagons and octagons, diamond and some irregular shapes. So, let's get on with it. Remember, always use a piece of paper underneath the paper you're working on to lean on. And for this task, all you're going to need is a fine liner. You're not going to need a pencil or a ruler. We're going to do this task freehand. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some crates. And basically, you're just going to draw the crate by drawing 4 lines. And what you're looking for, in this case, we're going to draw a circle is a square, and then all I'm going to do with the pen is just mark off the halfway point across each line, and that will help me to draw a circle. It's kind of providing a frame, if you like, for the shape. So let's have another go. When you draw the circle, keep the pen flowing. Keep the pen moving if you can. All the way around. Okay, we're going to try a bigger circle this time, so we're going to draw a bigger square. When you draw the crates, you obviously need to make sure that when you're drawing square crates, that the lines are all the same size, obviously to give you a square. So just a tip, when you draw a line, look at it closely, and then before you draw the last line, just kind of look at the length of the top line there and imagine that distance down the line here and on the vertical line, and then draw a line across. It's not going to be exact. If you wanted it to be exact, you would use a ruler, but this is a good way when you're freehand sketching. You can see I made a slight mistake there, but that doesn't matter. I'll draw a smaller one again. Obviously the bigger the crate, the harder it will be, particularly drawing circles and ellipses. There we go. Okay, next shape we're going to draw are some ellipses. So I'm going to draw a rectangle crate. Again, I'm going to mark off the halfway points on each of the lines, and I'm going to draw an ellipse, something like that. Again, it's not going to be exact, but we are freehand sketching, we're not using equipment. It's just to get a feel, if you like, for drawing shapes freehand. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to draw different size rectangles to give me ellipses in various proportions. And what you'll find is if you practice this, you'll speed up. I'll try a small one. That's all these are really, are exercises really to get you freehand sketching, to get you drawing, to get you looking at shapes and drawing shapes and get a feel for drawing them. Okay, that's some ellipses done. Now I'm going to try some triangles. Okay, I want to draw a square. If you need to make the lines a little bit longer, if you feel that that's going to help you, that's fine. With the triangle, I'm just going to put a mark in the center at the top, and that's going to help me draw a line. Before you draw them, what I sometimes do is you just trace the pen over the top of the surface of the paper without drawing a line, and that gives you a feel for the direction. Again, like the ellipses, just have a go at drawing different size crates, different shape crates. But obviously the idea is to fit, or is that the shape that you draw fits inside the crate. And just maybe one long one here. You'll notice that when I draw the crates, I draw them as 4 separate lines, and the crates overlap each other. The line at the end overlaps the others. This time we'll try diamond. It's the same as setting up for the circle, but this time we draw straight lines between those points. That's quite nice. And do another one. This time I'm going to draw an octagon, so this time I'm going to divide the line into 3. So 3 portions. Imagine 1, 2, 3 equal portions, and between the dots we'll draw lines. There we go. This time I'm going to draw a hexagon, so the top and the bottom I'm going to divide in half, and the sides are going to divide into 3. And draw lines between them, and we get a hexagon. Now I'm going to have a go at an irregular shape. With the irregular shape, try and touch each side of the crate. So I'll do another one. So I'll draw the crate and then start the irregular shape. It's not a geometric shape, it's just irregular. There we go. Now finish off the sheet by filling it with some more octagons and some more irregular shapes. Okay, when you finish drawing all your shapes inside your crates, what we're going to do is a little presentation technique called outlining. And you see I've done some already here, and basically you're going to use your pen, your fine liner, and basically you're going to go draw around quite roughly around the shapes, and this will make the shapes stand out from the page. The technique, you can see, follows the line of the shape. I'm not moving my pen in and out in this direction. I'm actually following the shape around with the pen. And it's quite rough, it's quite quick. It's meant to be that way, and it's a good technique just to make your initial ideas, if you're drawing some ideas, just to make your initial ideas or shapes stand out from the page. Okay, if you can do that with all of the shapes, you should end up with a sheet that looks something like this.